Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Lane 6 podcast. We have probably the last episode of the high school season actually, existing. All
Yeah.
the all the other episodes would have to be, after in like a recap. But districts just happened. Everybody in the state, that made it past sectionals went to districts. A lot of people made it, a lot of people didn't. But let's see, of those people that made it, what's going on at state?
I mean, SwimMe.com came out with projected scores yesterday, and they didn't really shock me, but they were definitely a little interesting. So, I mean, we'll get into that. We're going to start out with team scores. Our champions for D2.
First off, we're going to start out with the swimmer of the week.
Ah, that's right. You're right.
Yeah.
Swimmer of the week.
My swimmer of the week is Caleb Purtry. Purdy?
Yep.
Purtry?
Yep. Purdy.
I don't know how you spell it, how you say it, but Caleb Purtry, he's doing he kind of just broke onto the scene this year. I'm not even going to lie. 49 in the 100 free. He's top seed. 49 in the 100 back. He's top seed in the 100 free, I'm pretty sure. So this guy is lighting everything on fire. Kind of took everybody by surprise at districts. He's second seed, behind Austin, of course, but, did a really good job.
Yeah. My swimmer of the week is for the whatever time, because this is definitely not his first, is Chase Gracie. I mean, as a whole, Sanex didn't do bad, but they didn't live up to their expectation.
Yeah.
But there was a couple swimmers on Sanex that really did exceed what I thought they could have, and Chase was one of them. I mean, he almost won both his events, or both of his individual events. He lost to Brady Campbell in one fly. He won 2 free. He led off the 2 free relay in a 20.0.
Yeah, he was damn near 19.
Yeah. 50 fly on the relay. He was 20.9. Like, he was flying. He was doing his job.
Yeah.
So he's got to be the swimmer of the week.
Yeah.
Whether it's his first or his 15th time.
Yeah. Those are great reasons for him to be swimmer of the week. He did a great job. That 200 free was kind of close though. Alex Drawchik was right on his tail.
Yeah.
He held him off. I know Chase. I know Chase. I know he has more in the tank. He was probably just keeping it entertaining for us. And I feel like when it comes to that 2 free, he's going to shock everybody at state with what he's going to do.
And that's another one because, we know that wasn't the best we'll see from him in 2 free. Yeah, he still won in 101.37.
Yeah.
So
as long as, everyone stays healthy, I'm sure that this state is going to be one of the best state championship meets we'll ever see so far because there's so many fast times going on. It's going to be amazing.
All right, do you want to get into team scores or do we want to go event by event for boys?
You get into team scores first.
All right, let's go team scores. So, girls D2, that's where we'll start. This isn't a question. I guess the better question is, does this team double everyone's points? And that's Hathaway Brown.
Yeah, it's not looking close. They're leading by like 200 points projected. 355. The next closest one is 162. I'm not the best at math, but that's about 200 points, right?
That's almost 200 points.
Yeah. Like it's not even a debate. Let's just move on to the next one.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Hathaway Brown. Unfortunately, this one's not going to be much better. University School is going to get it done again.
Well, it's closer. It's closer.
Yeah. Ontario's close, and it's University School.
Yeah.
Gap, Ontario, Gap, and then everyone else.
And then Marymount.
And
Quinn Heiss is honestly carrying Marymount on his back. Him and his little brother are carrying that team on their backs. But there's not even really a debate about whether or not University School is going to win. Like it would have to be something astronomical happening for them not to win. But
yeah,
these are only projections at the end of the day, so you never know what could truly happen.
Now, Southwest District for D2 boys came down to half a point between Wyoming and Madeira.
I heard some controversy about that.
Really? What was it? I didn't hear that.
So I was hanging out with my best friend, Max Welty.
Yes.
Getting my hair bleached.
Future teammate.
Yeah. And his mom came in the basement, busting down the basement door, saying that we got a half a point or something, and now we're in the lead retroactively after the meet happened. Like 2 days after the meet happened, she said that they magically got a point, and they beat Wyoming somehow. I don't know what that's about.
Have you heard that anywhere else?
No.
Okay,
Maybe Max's mom is crazy, but I don't know what's going on with Southwest Ohio swimming, and a lot
of
teams,
controversy.
Yeah, a lot of teams that's supposed to be winning end up losing, and then I don't know, something's going on. But hopefully, you don't see any of that at State. Hopefully, at State there's a clear winner, and by the looks of it right now, it's going to be
for
girls.
For girls,
it's going to be
Upper Arlington.
Yeah.
Our beginning of the season was Upper Arlington against Ursuline, but I think Mason stepped up this year.
Way in. Yeah.
And both
guys
and girls, and we'll get to that. But
something's up. Something's up in that Mason water. I don't know what's going on with that, but I want to shout out a specific race that I want to see in D2. I want to talk about. It is the boys 100 fly.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, Austin Sorg last year lost in devastating fashion to Cooper Burt.
Mm.
And, I watched the film. It looked like Austin was in the lead the whole time, coming down to the last 5 yards, and then Cooper Burt just came out of nowhere. Call it a robbery. Call it whatever you want. But this year, D2 100 fly is stacked. I mean,
very veteran group. A lot of the guys are seniors.
Yeah. And, people like to talk about how D2 is slower than D1, but really at those top 2, 3, 4 spots, there's not a whole lot of difference.
Yeah.
It's not a whole lot of difference. It just comes down to those people getting unlucky with their spawn point in life, having to live out in the middle of a farm. So, the talent is there,
The talent of, the people that will make a final it's not as fast as D1, but it's really close. Yeah. And then the difference between D1 and D2 is the people that won't make finals at State. That's where the difference comes in. So,
yeah. I mean, in D2 you'll never see a 23:50 freestyle. I mean, in D1 you'll never see a 23:50 freestyle, but there's a shot in D2. But at the top, there are people going the same times.
Yeah.
So, in the 100 fly for guys, it's really close. Austin Sorg has a .05 lead above Paul Moody. Derek Fan is right there with the .3 difference between him and Austin. So it's going to be a tight race. Luke Mignery's coming in 4th place, and I know that guy. I know he has a lot left in the tank. He's used to carrying teams on his back, and he's used to exceeding people's expectations. So it should be no problem for him. His hat should really be thrown in there. Now,
let's get into the big ones here and the fast one as well. 50 free
for boys, 50 free for D2. Quinn Heiss, I don't know, he's my favorite coming in. He's dropped a lot of time when it comes to 50 free this season. I think he's dropped .3. So even though he's a little bit behind Levi Pretty, who I've never heard of this guy, quite frankly, I don't know this guy. Quinn Heiss has my vote for D2 50 freestyle. Now that I've covered my best events, let's head into D1.
Okay.
We're going to go event by event for D1. Let's start off with the girls. 50 free. All right, we're going to go over these really quickly because we're, short on time today. But girls 50 free, Marenberg. She's going to win. She's going to win. 100%. I've seen her speed. She's almost faster than me in the times I do in practice.
Yeah. Wow.
Unsuited and with the drag suit on. But, Bella Tepley.
She's doing free? I
think she's doing guys' times.
Yeah,
we need to investigate. There's something going on here. She's doing guys' times.
She is. Yeah,
Marenberg
is unbelievable.
Is right there.
I think Marenberg has a chance, but I do think Isabel Tepley will get it done.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
two free, the same. Nobody's really close in 2 free.
Yeah, she's doing guys' times. I don't know.
Yeah,
she's doing great.
It's unbelievable.
She's tearing it up. All right, for 500 free, Chloe Fox.
I don't know. I think Dana Fairbanks can get there. I think Kara Powers also has a chance. I think any of those top 3 can do it.
Yeah, I mean, when you get to the longer events, a bigger time gap is more achievable when you cut it down over 20 laps. So yeah, I mean it's anybody's race in the 500 for the 100 back.
That's not a question.
It's Maya's race. There's no question. There's no debate. She's winning it.
And it sucks.
She's faster than me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
She's faster than me.
Oh yeah. And it sucks for Mia Buff because all 4 years she could have. Well, she wouldn't have won all 4 years, but she could have been close all 4 years. But she just got unlucky with when she was born because she has to face Maya.
Yeah.
Every single year.
Maya Schweikert is literally doing guys qualifying times. I don't know if that talks about. I don't know if that's how fast she is or how slow the guys have gotten this year, but something needs to change.
No, the guys haven't even gotten really slow this year. It's just that she's unbelievable.
She is a different animal. She's a different animal. She's a beast. That's all I'm going to say.
One breast. I want to know what you're going to say with this.
One breast. I think that Aubrey Buchanan is going to take it from Quinn Shurik. I just feel like
I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree.
Yeah.
Even though it really can be close, and I know both of them put in the work every day.
Yeah.
So
I feel like Quinn has a history of not winning the 100 breast at state, and Aubrey, just might be a little bit more hungry. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm proven wrong. Hopefully, if someone didn't get my vote today, I hope that they prove me wrong at state.
Absolutely. One fly we already talked about her, Maya Schweikert. We don't need to. We can move on from that.
2 seconds ahead of everybody else. There's let's have a debate over that.
Yeah. Kira Powers 2IM. I think Aubrey and Riley Hollingsworth can get up there, but I think Kira Powers is just a little too fast.
Let's talk about Riley Kleinfelder though. I feel like she's gonna shoot up in the rankings. She's gonna get a medal, and she's gonna be up there for sure.
Okay.
At 2IM.
Relays are these are hard to predict, but
you never know what's gonna happen, and there's not that big of a time gap between.
I think it's gonna be Upper Arlington though.
Yeah.
Because, they're led by a really fast 50 freer in Marienburg. So.
Yeah. All right. 400 freestyle relay. Honestly, it's anybody's game.
Yeah.
Between 1 and 2. Ursuline kind of out of there, 2 seconds behind. But 1 and 2 for sure, it's anybody's game. Mason to Upper Arlington. I don't know. I'll give this one to Mason just to mix it up. Just to mix it up.
I think so. Yeah.
200 medley relay. Let's get into it. Ooh.
I don't think St. Ursula is gonna stand at the top. I think they'll probably top 3, but
wow. All right. That's crazy. I don't know. I feel like St. Ursula is gonna win it. Those girls, they're moving fast. Their specialty, I feel like, is the 200 medley relay, so they got it.
I think if they're on, they can get it, but I think Upper Arlington's just a little too.
Don't doubt my girl, Ali Sadri.
I'm not.
Don't doubt her.
I said they're going to be top 3. And if you get top 3 to Upper Arlington Mason with how they look this year,
I'll give it to you. Now we move into the guys.
Here we go.
50 freestyle, my favorite event.
I think we both are going to agree with this, even though we don't really. I guess not really. We don't really want to, but what are you going to say? You're going to say
Jake Lloyd is going to win.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Good.
I thought there was going to be a debate here. I mean, Jake Lloyd, senior year, he's hungry. I've talked to Brady. I've talked to him multiple times. And I feel like he just doesn't understand the gravity of what a senior season does to an athlete and how hungry they can get. He's a junior. Oh, yeah, just another state championship I'm going to win. But Jake Lloyd is probably seeing this as life or death for his legacy at St. Charles. And he's coming to snatch chains.
Absolutely.
He's gonna go 19.5.
1 free. Yeah, there can be not a discussion. There can be like we did with Maya, but it's gonna be Austin Carpenter to win.
It's gonna be Austin. Caleb Pertry. He does an amazing time, 44.9. It probably would have won state a couple years ago, but not when you're facing the mighty wrath of Austin Carpenter. And it seems like he's just getting faster and faster. We're only at districts, and he's going 43.0.
We did say I do want to talk about this. We did say earlier that 1 free is really fast this year. I want to know has it changed because there are some people that aren't swimming it this year.
Honestly, I was expecting 100 free to be faster.
Yeah, the top 7 are all under 45.7 going into state.
Yeah,
but. So I do think it's going to be.
It's going to be fast. It's going to be faster than usual.
45, like what? What do you think? 45.2 to make it to A final.
with Hunter Free, I don't even want to make any speculations.
Okay.
Because as soon as you get to sprinting anything over 50, I'm out. But, I was expecting Hunter Free to make it to state to be, 46. But, it kind of softened up a little bit.
Yeah.
It kind of softened up. I'm glad that my boy Sammy Silver made it, though.
Made it in.
He had a messed up district meet, and
he almost didn't with
he almost
auto
didn't make
qualifier.
He's the last
rules,
spot.
But
Auto qualifier is one of the worst rules that there is
I
in
know.
the state.
I know. It's it sucks, man.
Either you deserve to be there or you don't. Either the lights are too bright or they aren't. If you're going 22 in the 50 free, I don't think that should be able to make it in a state like Ohio. Maybe in Idaho, but not in Ohio.
I don't think if you aren't one of the top 32 swimmers at districts, you shouldn't make it to state.
Yeah, that's not crazy to say.
Whatever.
But 200 freestyle, like we said, Chase Grizzy, Lucas is swimmer of the week. He has more in the tank. He's already dang near a second ahead of Alex Drawchick, who was really his only competition at districts.
I think Sammy DeJusta could get up there, but I don't think he'll win.
Sammy, I feel like he could show some grit. Sammy DeJusta, I watched him play water polo. He's robotic, man. He's robotic. Like he's gonna be like Terminator. If he's focused on that goal, he's gonna go get it. But I feel like Chase is too fluid with it. He's gonna win. I feel like Chase is gonna win. No
100 question. Or 500 free, the distance one. I think some people didn't perform the way they wanted to at districts, and I think they can get up there. I'm mainly talking about ONG and Alex Nixon, but I do think it's gonna be Alex Drawchick.
Yeah.
Vince Masters, actually, I didn't think he would, be up here contending.
I think he was a 500 freestyle type guy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought he was more of a sprint-orientated guy. But, there's still a 4-second difference between Alex Drawchick and the next best person, which is Vince Masters. So I feel like he's going to run away with it.
I do think the battle for positions at finals for 5 free is going to be fun to watch, but I don't think the battle for the win is going to be that exciting. So.
I will commend Max Vasquez, though. Big guys, as big as he is, he should not be doing 500 free as fast as he is. He's tearing it up. He looks like a football player out there with how big he is. So muscly. All right.
100
backstroke. This is anybody's race.
I really think it could be anyone.
Yeah.
I think there's some obvious top contenders.
Yeah.
Tucker Charles, Caleb Purdy, Alex Wu, Jameson Hong.
Really, anybody that's going 49 has a shot, because the difference between the top and the bottom of 49 is only 0.5 seconds. Yeah. And you can make that up in a race. You can make that up within a 50. So, that's really anybody's game in the 100 back. But, Tucker Charles, Andrew Gerstmeister?
I've never
heard who he is. And then Caleb Purdy again. And then Ian
49.5. So,
yeah.
I guess we should have. So
yeah, he should be on our radar, but he wasn't. Sadly.
Who'd you pick? You picked.
I said it's anybody's race.
I'm gonna say Tucker. I'm gonna say Tucker.
We'll say Tucker. How about that?
Yeah.
He might not win the 100 free, but maybe he can win the 100 back.
This next one is gonna be one of the great. It's gonna be one of the most stacked races we've ever seen.
It's gonna be a good race. Hopefully. I don't get to watch this race from the sideline. Hopefully, I'll be in this race, but it's one of my favorite events. It's 100 breaststroke. I'm contending for a final spot this year.
But here's the thing. In your opinion, top 3 swimmers in Ohio: Austin Carpenter, Jude Banks, Jake Lloyd.
Yeah, and then
at least all 3 of them are top 5. If not the top 3.
If they aren't top 5 or top 3, you're crazy.
Yeah, all in the same.
They're in the same event. I don't know what caused these people to start wanting to do breaststroke. It was supposed to be, my little fun event, but now they just came in and ruined it. We got 3 people under 55 and then 1 person under 53, and he stole the, state record from Jude Banks. I don't know who hurt this guy or what his intentions are, but they aren't pure, because he's coming to dominate. He's going 52.97, and that's Austin Carpenter. It's going to be a good race.
I think if you're putting percentages on this, I think Austin Carpenter has a 50% chance to win. Jude Banks has a 30. Jake Lloyd has a 20.
Well, no, really, everybody only has a 50-50 shot, because the options are you win or you lose. Those are the two
let's
options.
not get into like that stuff. But I think it's Austin Carpenter's gonna win, but I would not be shocked if any of the three won.
All right, here's my opinion. If Austin Carpenter doesn't win, he's gonna lose.
On to one
No,
fly.
no.
On to one fly.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm not.
If he doesn't win, he's going to lose.
Okay, great job, but we're not. No, it's 7 in the morning. We're not going through that right now. Okay, I'm not. I'm not awake enough to deal with that.
All right, 100 butterfly.
Brady Campbell's gonna win.
What?
Battle for.
Whoa.
Really?
Whoa.
You really?
Whoa. Pump the brakes real quick. Chase Grizzly's gonna win. What are we talking about here?
Okay. I think Brady Campbell.
You said that too quick. I don't know. Chase Grizzly.
I did say that too quick. You know what? I agree.
Let's have a debate real quick.
I agree.
Senior year, Chase Grizzly, he's hungry. I feel like he's going to make it a race for Brady. He hasn't, when he's gone head-to-head with Brady this year so far, he's kept it close. But I feel like he's going to pull through this time. No one really cares what you do during the season. They care about the end. And that's where the big medals are. So I'm going to give it to Chase. And Brady, this is a personal message for you. Prove me wrong. Go out and beat Chase. But Chase, I know that guy.
I'm interested to see what happens behind those two, though. Because it's going to be Brady. In my opinion, it's going to be Brady, then Chase. And then who gets third? Could it be, TJ Rucker, Owen Yee?
Yeah.
I could see Ethan 2 getting up there, Caden Mall, Max Gal. Braden Fuller could get up there. I mean, really anyone.
All of a sudden, Ethan 2 wanted to be a butterfly. So, let's see what he could do against the big dogs.
2 IM. Before we pick who's going to win, I want to talk about districts 2 IM. Mason went 1, 2, 3. That is unbelievable.
Yeah, they got 3 guys within the top 5. Again, Max Vasquez rounded it out at number 5. Big guy shouldn't be moving like that. He's moving fast. He's hungry.
Yeah, I would say any of the top 4 can win. Which is Alex Wu, Liam Clark, Austin Zong, Jameson Hong.
You got 4 150s, and then Max Vasquez coming in there with the 152. But you also have a 148 in Alex Wu.
I also think this is going to set the tone for the rest of the meet because 2 IM's really early. So I think this will set the tone for Mason, for St. Charles, or for Ignatius.
Yeah, and noticeably, there are no St. X people within the top 7. You got one person in the top 8,
and that's a freshman.
That's a freshman. You never know how these freshmen are going to react to the big lights and in the loud crowd.
I think Will do fine. He's mentally he's already there.
Stone cold?
Yeah. Mentally he's there. I think he'll do fine, but you never know. You really never know.
All right, now we get into the big dogs. The
Here we
200 freestyle relay.
Now, this is kind of just gonna give my hand. I'm gonna play my hand right here. The state record for all 3 relays were broken this year by St. Charles.
Yeah,
that alone is unbelievable.
Yeah, super team.
And I can't pick against them.
Yeah, I think it's kind of stupid to vote against anybody. I mean, vote against St. Charles when they got like 4 guys capable of going 19. And they put them all on one relay. It's crazy.
Yeah, I could see St. X, getting up there in 2 free. I don't think they'll win, but I mean, anything could happen.
St. X, they did break the district record for Southwest Ohio, but that's not enough to beat the state record, which is a 119.49.
If you have Chase Grizzly leading off, he's gonna have to go a 19 mid.
Honestly,
if you want a chance
to win it, he might even have to go at 18 for them to win.
I think if he goes like a 19.5, I think St. X has a good chance, but it's still gonna be really tough.
Chase Grizzly can do a lot of amazing things, but going 19.5, he's kind of pushing it. I don't know. I would love to see it, honestly.
To put your team on your back and put yourself in a position to win, I think he could do it.
Yeah, he's one of the people that I've known to put the team on his back. His back is sore, I could tell. All right.
4 free relay. I mean, everyone is 5 seconds slower than the state record. Now, obviously, St. Charles,
set the state record this year.
Set the state record, but the team that you saw in the 4 free relay for St. Charles that set the state record, I don't think it's going to be the same team that swims.
Really?
Because you're going to have to put other people. You're going to have to put people on the other relays.
Really? Yeah.
But are they going to lose 5 seconds?
I don't know. I feel like they'll be sub 3. They'll be sub 3.
I'm gonna go St. Charles.
Yeah, but St. X, Upper Arlington, they'll be right there. I feel like both of those teams are capable of going sub-3. Make a couple switches, make a couple changes, personnel changes. Honestly, those teams could be great. I don't know how thin Upper Arlington is running when it comes to relays, but I don't know if they can make so many changes because their depth isn't.
I feel
quite
like
there.
I feel like they will, since their depth isn't there. I think they will stack 4 for relay because this is their chance.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I could definitely see Upper Arlington contending.
All right, and then the 200 medley relay, it's got to be St. Charles.
Yeah, let's.
No,
Time's running out. Let's. We can skip this. This is easy. St. Charles. I think St. X could get up there. I think Mason could get up there. I think St. Ignatius can be there.
I think Moeller could get up there. Wait, who said that?
Yo, anybody who just said that?
Moeller coming in 7th place, 6th place in the 200 freestyle relay. Moeller could really shake up the scene. They got a guy who's going 25 mid in the 100 in the breaststroke split of the relay.
If you go 25 mid, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be very happy.
I did go 25 mid at districts.
Did you actually?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I had the
If you go
second
25 low.
I had the second fastest split in the whole entire district,
Who else
only
split you?
behind Brady Campbell.
Oh, okay.
Who wants
Brady
to be a
did
breaststroker
Brady
now.
did breaststroke.
Yeah, he wants to be a breaststroker.
Why did he do breaststroke?
I don't know.
All
But
right.
look, hey guys, we're almost done here. I
We
just
got-
want to say,
Yeah.
look out for these state times. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a great meet, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next episode.
Well, who's winning state?
Who's winning state?
Actually,
Ooh, okay.
No.
Okay.
I think it's actually you seem excited. Go ahead.
Going into it, I thought it was gonna be a debate between St. Charles and St. X. After seeing what Mason did to St. X at districts, I don't know who it's gonna be. Honestly,
I think, in my opinion, St. Charles, gap. Mason, small gap. St. X, bigger gap, kind of. Upper Arlington, then Ignatius, and then Moeller and all them.
yeah. I mean, St. X is projected ahead of Mason, but that doesn't really make sense to me because Mason outscored them at districts.
And they were sick. That's
Yeah.
that's another thing.
They all had COVID and some other things that look like because they look very sick. Honestly, I'm feeling a little bit sick now, but
well,
never enough. It's not too much for me. I could power through it. But
hopefully the lights aren't too bright for you, but
it's senior year. I got to come.
it's unfortunately time.
All right, guys.
We got to go.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Lane 6 podcast. If you didn't get my vote this time, go out there and prove me wrong. Hopefully I could, prove my haters wrong, prove my doubters wrong, and exceed my expectations. But, we'll see. It all will be revealed in due time. But I guess I'll see you guys
They
later.
will.